Check it out. YouTube world, I'm gonna do a quick little video on this whole Max B dissing Big Daddy Kane, DMX. Basically a lot of the Rakim, basically a lot of the greats. I'm gonna say it as me as a true hip hop connoisseur. Max B, in my opinion, his music doesn't really stand the test of times. He has some catchy little singles here and there, little coke wave mixtapes, but he doesn't have timeless music. The thing that Max B jumped out the window with this one, you don't understand. On top of that is that, when somebody can sing the song and the lyrics 10, 20, 30 years from now, then some, then you can talk and still keep on singing it. Granted, they made, Big Daddy Kane, salute to him, that's the God right there, Rakim, salute to the God Rakim, to say all of that is like a total disrespect to the people that helped pave the way during the hip hop genre, throughout the culture, and for him to say something like that is totally out of pocket. I don't understand. A lot of cats sacrifice a lot just to help pave the way for others to come in and do this thing. It's just one of those things where it's basically, I feel like, also in my opinion, I don't know if he's doing this for just clout, straight shock value, work the algorithm, but a lot of these rappers these days, that's what they do. They don't really got no bars, they don't got nothing going on musically, so they say anything just to work the algorithm to get their name popping. But that's a whole nother topic for another time. I feel like it could be a possibility of that. Now he's apologizing when I'm hearing, and it's like at the end of the day, you really want to apologize, you better off apologizing to all of those people that you mentioned. Rest in peace, DMX also. Had the pleasure of seeing some years back in concert. So for him to disrespect all of them like that, I was totally out of pocket, out of line. I think that's like the new wave these days with a lot of these rappers. They'll just say anything, just jump out the window, not realizing that, if it wasn't for the elders of hip hop, the founding fathers, they wouldn't be, it wouldn't be what it is now, So for him to say that is like totally out of line with that. He doesn't really, in my opinion, have any music that's really, like I said, I don't really personally know too many lyrics from him, any bars really that really stick out to be like, okay, even though some of the songs, were catchy, Touch It in Miami, those, a little catchy, sort of like a little taunting track, it's just one of those things, but he don't really have anything I could really up to this day be like, yeah, I remember those lyrics, I can still sing them, I can still sing a song, I remember where I was at that time, there's something about timeless music where it just stands the test of times, and a lot of times, people up to this day still sing them, and that's what makes the greats the greats. And he hasn't really proven that as an artist. To me, he just he happened to just spring up around the DVD mixtape, DVD era, the mixtape DVD era. That's what I mean. So mixtape DVD era sprung up around those times. So he happened to make a little wave, and now he's trying to get back in the fold, in my opinion, all the way together. And it's new mixtape. Coke wave mixtape, seems to be, I guess, doing well, I'm thinking, but but at what cost is all publicity is good publicity? That's another question. A lot of these artists, they feel like they gotta just, like I say anything just to get publicity. This could be a thing where, just saying this just to get clout, more clout, get his name out there, in the algorithm more, and keep everything afloat. So to me, this is all part of the game. And as far as his apology, you know, I mean, he'll have to apologize to them really personally, try to make it right. But me, you know, I really don't care for the apology, because at the end of the day, you know, say what you say, so now just stand on it. You know, you might as well just stand on what you say. Don't back out on it now, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I think to really truly make it somewhat right is to apologize to Big Daddy Kane, Rakim. Just apologize to all those that, you know, jumped out the window saying that type of wild statement. You know, it's just, you know, this is the era we live in. Everybody live for clout. A lot of people, you know, into saying stuff that's really, you know, that they know they have no business saying. And that's just what it is, you know. And let me know what y'all think about this whole thing. Y'all think Max B jumped out the window with this? Me personally, I say yes. Was it right for him to do it? Not at all. But like, subscribe, share 82 Brooklyn 7. Like, subscribe, share 82 Brooklyn 7 on YouTube. Hype the video. Check out all my full videos, short clips, old and new, full videos, old and new. Check them out, hype them up, like them, subscribe. And let me know what y'all think about this, because, you know, these are the times where people just saying anything for clout, anything for views, anything to keep, especially a lot of these rappers. And it's time to just start calling them out on what it is. And that's just what it is, exactly. And on that note, I'm out. Audi 5. Peace.